T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are tuned in to Right Now Podcast with J-Rock and KJ.
Right now. Right now. I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right now. I wanna.
What's going on, everybody? Appreciate everybody tuned in with us as we go ahead and start this episode.
Yeah.
KJ, you there?
Yeah.
Oh,
You hear me?
Yeah, I got you. There we go. Hey, appreciate everybody locked in with us as we go ahead and start this episode. There we go. Everybody tuned in with us on YouTube.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
We definitely appreciate you
We are
guys.
going live on podcast on Facebook as well.
Uh-oh.
So appreciate everybody that's logged in with us
Welcome to the party.
Facebook. Awesome.
Yeah.
So we're going to dive right into the NFL, man.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Finally.
preseason.
Finally. Football is back.
It is back.
So excited. So excited to fall asleep on Sundays.
What you got?
So, fantasy draft coming up soon. Messed around and got the number 2 pick.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? We're kind of excited for that. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think this year might be the year where I do the Chargers Super Stack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I might do the Chargers
You gonna be a
Super
homer
Stack.
like that?
I haven't done it. I've tried to. I always end up getting only like two-thirds of the team or like 2 out of the 4. I think I'm going to do the Chargers. You heard it here first. Chargers Super Stack.
Charger Super Stack. I got a feeling though, a Charger Super Stack isn't gonna quite work in your favor.
Why
A
not?
whole lot.
What you mean?
Oh, come on, man.
What you mean?
Come on, man. Let's
Sounds like a lot of haterade.
No, it ain't
Why
no
you
hate.
sipping on the haterade?
Oh no, I'm being for real, bro.
You sipping on the haterade, bro?
No, I'm serious, man. No,
Because why? Because the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl.
We are going to the Super Bowl. I'm glad you said that.
You gonna watch it?
I'm glad you said
You
it.
gonna be there? You gonna be there
anyhow.
watching?
Defense looking stacked. Since you brought up the Cowboys, man, defense looking stacked. Of course we got Diggs. Our defense is just the best defense in the NFL,
The best defense in the NFL.
without a doubt.
In the NFL, without a doubt.
It is
It's
100%.
Cap.
100%, bro. There's not going to be a better defense. There's not, bro. We got, the front seven, the corners, the safeties. There's not a better one, bro. It's just it is what it is, unfortunately. And when it comes to the offense, you know what you get.
Right.
You know what you get.
Something like
You're
that.
getting a top 10 quarterback.
Okay.
We'll see how he go the rest of the season, but he
8,
sometimes
9,
he does play like a top 5 quarterback.
You can play like a top 5 quarterback when you winning. We're gonna have to see because it's a lot of new stuff now. McCarthy. I'll tell you, Dak ain't Aaron Rodgers.
Speaking of trying to see, what y'all gonna do with our trash?
We'll find out.
Okay, that's what y'all gonna say. God damn, what we doing with this dude? Bro?
We may not because you guys did have top 5 offense with him as the offensive coordinator.
I understand that, but you got to realize what came with that.
But it's
when
different.
he have it, y'all don't have what we had, bro.
We got better.
Nah,
We got better. We
Cap.
had
Is that
better.
what you call it, cap?
Is that that's what y'all cap? No, we're not calling cap. You know what happens when you call cap? You throw the cap up in there. You know what that means?
Hey, you start getting a whole mollywop station going on, man.
That's a whole mollywop session. You know what I'm saying? We reached out to the.
Yeah, we got actually. Y'all tune in next week. Make sure y'all tune in next week. We're gonna have a special guest on the show.
Oh,
He was part of the what happened out there in
Montgomery,
Alabama. He was part of it. Played a big role in it.
role.
We've got a special interview coming with him next week. So make sure y'all tune in for this, man. It's going to be outstanding. Y'all don't want to miss this.
Don't want to miss it.
One of the first interviews, he's sitting down on the podcast with us, man. We do get the exclusive interviews like we had with Tommy Davidson before.
Yeah.
That's just what we do. Make sure y'all tune in because you do not want to miss this.
do not want to miss it. You
But
do
anyhow,
not want to. You want to be the one that said I was there.
let's
No,
get back
this.
into the
So yeah,
your
excited
NFL.
about we finna win, dog. I feel real good about my team. Chargers Super Stack. We doing it. We doing it. We said we would never do it. We always tried not to do it, but we finna do it. Okay, and then so we got week 1 of the NFL has gone through, and of the preseason, so it's already gone. We looking at Trey Lance out there. I don't know. He's not looking like he's not looking really good. I don't know what's going on with that. That's crazy. Oh, keep going. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm psychic, bro. But anyway, so LA Chargers, like I said, LA Chargers, we finna win it all. We gonna do really good. Eckler back. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Justin Herbert. We gonna win that. We got Bosa. We got Khalil Mack. We gonna win at least 10, 11, 12 games. We gonna do what we need to do. Hopefully this year we don't choke in the playoffs. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough being a Chargers fan. If you're a Chargers fan out there, go ahead and put your bolts up in the chat. Oh, where'd you go?
You keep talking about the Chargers though, bro.
That's the only team I care about.
Well, we got a whole NFL, man. You got the Chiefs. Speaking of the NFL, what's the Jets gonna do with your boy?
With Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah. What's gonna pop off with Aaron Rodgers?
So I feel like he's gonna follow the Brett Favre path.
Meaning
they did really good. Brett Favre and them went to the AFC. Then they go to the AFC title game, and then he Brett Favre.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so I feel like look, he got him. He got a young core. They just signed Dalvin Cook. To go with Breece Hall. Hopefully Breece Hall come back from the knee. If not, you got Dalvin Cook. He was back to back. I believe 3 years in a row over 1,000 yards. So I get it. The NFL they hating on your age. Once you get to 27, 28, you know what I'm saying, they feel like that's a running back's peak. That's when they finished.
They pretty much are.
Once you hit 30, bro, you're a done deal. Like you done grinded out and used and abused you.
So speaking of used and abused and running backs, Zeke in the Patriots uniform now, number 15, going back to his college number.
Going back to his half shirts.
So what do you think about a Zeke being over there, man? What do you think how that's gonna play out?
Look, Zeke is he's gonna kill your fantasy. He's gonna be the goal line vulture. I still believe that's still Ramondre Stevenson's team. He's gonna be the main bell cow. He's gonna be the running back. But then Zeke, Zeke gonna eat.
Zeke gonna eat. I don't know if he's gonna eat, but
he's not
I
gonna
think
eat
he's
a
gonna
lot.
be okay over there, and it should be interesting to see how it all plays out.
You think? I
Yeah,
think he'll be fine.
I think he'll be
I
okay.
think he'll be fine.
I think he'll be okay.
I'm not saying like
I think he has a pretty good year, bro.
what's a good year.
I think he does better than he did last year. I do.
That's not
It's not saying much.
That's not like, you know what I'm saying? The bar is low. We'll just say the bar is low.
Speaking about the bar being low, hey, Facebook, your time has come.
Your time has
I
come.
appreciate everybody tuned in with us on Facebook.
Yeah.
But hey, go on, switch over to the YouTube.
Come on to the YouTube.
Find us at Right Now with J Rock and KJ on YouTube.
Right.
Look us up. Time has come. We appreciate you guys. But unfortunately, you got to go.
You gotta go. Gotta go.
All right. So, NFL's back. It's
back.
here.
It's here.
I think the Chiefs are going to be the Chiefs, the Bengals. I think they're gonna come from that division. I've already called that one. I got my picks. I got the number one pick. That's what happens when you're at the bottoms.
You ended with the number one?
Yeah.
See, ours was random, so let's
Okay.
let that be clear.
Yeah.
Mine was a random
I bet.
drawing.
Yeah.
Names were randomly selected, and then numbers were randomly selected, and I ended up being selected in the 2 spot.
Okay. Yeah. I got
You know
you.
what I'm saying? I didn't,
Yeah. All right. So
Charger stack.
I did keep the Cowboys defense.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Well, I don't.
And I kept Chase.
Okay,
And I
that
kept
makes
Chase.
sense.
So that's who my keepers are. I'm ready for the draft.
Cowboys defense, though?
I did number one defense in the NFL.
Number
bro.
one
I
defense in
already
the NFL.
said it.
Call
How
it,
many
bro.
times you want me to say it?
You know what?
Number one D in the NFL, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Not the NFC, the NFL.
Okay.
NFL.
So then y'all should be super straight because Dak shouldn't have to make too many mistakes because you guys
Dak
should be
ain't gonna make that many mistakes,
because
bro.
you
He's
guys
gonna have
be
a pretty
winning
good
because of
season.
defense.
Man, we just better all
Oh.
around, bro. We just a better all around team right now on the
Uh-huh.
offensive side too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We
just better, bro.
gonna see.
You ain't gonna have no choice but to see.
I mean, yeah, I live out here. I don't
Yeah.
have no choice. It's like every time it's 425 on Channel 4.
Cowboy Nation, bro.
Cowboy
That's what
against
it
Blues.
is, man.
It's
Cowboys.
Big Blues outside.
Yeah, and you know, speaking of Big Blues being outside, when can I get my Cowboy jersey back that you've had for 2 years?
I've been trying to give it back to you, and
Hello? Oh,
I've been trying to give
Oh,
it
there
back
you
to
go.
you.
There you
This is exactly what
I'll
happened.
wait. I'll wait.
I try to give it back to you. Cowboys so happen to be on the streak, and then you say, "Nah, don't give it back to me. Give it back to me." You know, at another time. Both of us forget. Season-
That could be true.
This is facts.
That might be true.
This is facts.
That could very possibly be
This
true
is
and
facts.
sometimes.
This is
But
facts.
we've had a whole season
and
in the
this
season
is actually
go
what
by,
happens.
and I still
And then
haven't
you
got.
remind
I
you,
still haven't got my jersey.
you remind yourself around this time. Around this time, you remind yourself. You bring it up again. Boom. The season starts. Cowboys win like 2 or 3 games in a row. I'm like, here's your shit back. And then you say, nah, man, I don't want it back right now.
Okay.
We on a roll.
Okay.
We on a roll.
Yeah, that
We
could,
about to go to the Super Bowl.
that could be true.
This is facts.
It could be true. I ain't gonna argue.
This is facts.
That is
Matter of
true.
fact, I tried to give it back to you when who was the backup?
I don't even.
After Dak went down,
What time?
and your boy, it was rush time.
Cooper Rush.
It was rush. He was like, "Oh, what a rush!" And then I was like, "Hey, here go your Tony Romo jersey back." He was like,
I was like,
"Fuck
hold
Tony
on,
Romo.
yeah. Keep that bitch. We
Keep
on
that. We on
we-
a roll.
We rushing
We
right now.
rushing. We on a rush."
We ain't from Russia, but we rushing, bro.
Exactly.
We the Cowboys, but we rushing.
Exactly. This
got
is
you.
exactly
Okay.
what happened.
That was that long ago, though. All right.
And then you forgot.
Yeah. Okay.
And I forgot too.
You know, let me ask you a question, bro.
Go ahead.
You know, let's move past the NFL, bro.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a
Go
question.
ahead.
I think you've already said this before, so I'm gonna ask you: do you or do you not believe in UFOs?
I don't know. I don't. That's a hard question because I'm not dumb to not believe that that's possible. That there's a possibility of that. Do I think that we found some? I don't know. I don't think so. But do I believe that there's probably stuff out there? Probably. There's a high probability that that's true.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
That's the best way I can say that.
there's a lot of people here lately
Uh,
are coming out the woodworks of saying they've seen UFOs. And I will say, a friend of mine that I know pretty well, his cousin or aunt, somebody in the family, did post a video of some strange ass lights
okay.
in the sky.
Right. But this.
They're strange, they're weird, they're flying different. I mean, hearing locally, and it was them because they're talking like it's recording. They don't know what it is.
Could be a lot of things. I don't know what it could be. That's what I mean. Like that. That's,
But that does classify as a UFO though, because it's unidentified. It doesn't have to necessarily mean
Right.
it's still unidentified.
if you
Right?
want to, if you want
If we
to
go
use
get technical,
technicalities,
it is
if you
UFO.
want to use
but-
technicalities,
But
if you want to be Captain Technical,
so the next day though,
uh,
it came back.
Okay.
Same spot, same exact spot
could it be like some type of lighting?
in the sky. Weather, like lighting, like what?
I don't know. I'm just thinking
Yeah, I don't know either. Some people have commented on what they believe it is,
what they believe it is.
and some have tried to debunk that of what they say it is.
Did you know everybody on the internet is a scientist?
Everybody's a scientist. Everybody's
Everybody
a
on the
medic.
internet is a scientist.
They're
They're a doctor.
pastors,
They are
motivational speakers,
They are everything.
everything, and they're broke millionaires.
Right. Oh,
Shit, let's just call it what it is. A bunch of broke fucking millionaires.
man.
But anyhow, UFOs, bro. I do you believe in aliens then?
Well, I mean, I believe that there may be aliens, but probably not in the manner in which that they portray aliens to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we both have.
Because there's like all kinds of different aliens that are, depicted in the movies and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So
alien could look like me and you. Is what you're trying to say?
We
Because
don't
you don't
know
know what the fuck.
We don't know what an alien looked like. They told us what an alien looked like. How do they know what an alien looked like? What if we are the aliens and they are the normals?
Yeah, some of y'all some weird motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been told I'm a weird one.
I mean, that's true. That's
What?
facts.
That I'm weird?
Yeah,
Nah, I'm not fucking weird. Y'all weird, bro.
What you mean?
Shit, y'all don't know. I don't know. Just some weird
You do
motherfuckers.
some weird things, bro.
Yeah, maybe so.
Some weird things.
Maybe so. That's what a lot of people say.
Oh,
I don't
meat
know.
on the boat. But I
That ain't weird, bro. A lot of people
But I
do
eat
that
chicken
shit.
wings.
I do bonus wing. Anyhow, aliens, bro. You know when we was in Vegas a few months ago, a lady had reported that a UFO landed in her backyard, and I mean it was big time out there. Everybody's talking about it. The news was out there. You know, it was we didn't hear about it until this Lyft driver told us about it. But you know, they say I don't. You know, I'm kind of at the point where I don't know.
I can't.
Do y'all think aliens are real? I know people who believe up and down, swear up and down that they are.
I believe that there's a possibility that there is, which I call it alien life or foreign life or life that we're not familiar with.
Yeah.
Out there.
Yeah.
I believe that. I believe that's possible because you got to think about like how, like if animals evolve, start at one thing to another thing, wouldn't everything else? Maybe those are things that we don't know what the whole planets look like. We don't know what the universe looks like. We know what they allow us to know.
Yeah.
And who knows what? And then where would they come from? Who knows? But if I watch enough Star Trek to know, we don't know what's going on light years away.
Bro, I ain't never seen Star Trek. I mean, I've seen the movies.
But
I ain't never seen like an episode of Star Trek.
You
That
never
shit
seen
was-
it?
Nah, fuck that shit, bro. That was never my. That was never my cup of tea.
I mean, when you can only watch whatever you can watch, you gotta watch what's on TV.
What's on TV? What everybody else, somebody else is watching it. Maybe at that
Whatever's
time,
on TV,
you gotta watch.
you gotta watch it.
You gotta watch that shit.
That's your option. Or don't watch TV. Go do something else. Go outside.
Yeah. So, you was doing some watching this weekend.
Oh yeah.
So y'all had somebody, shout out to all the kids, going back to school, those who went out to college.
Yeah.
Shout you guys out, man. Have a safe and prosperous year. Hopefully, it's a great one for each and every one of you guys. Shout out to you guys for having a kid go off to college.
Oh yeah, we sent Ari out
And
to Arkansas.
I already know what that's been like for you, probably for that week or two prepping up to it.
Yeah.
I already know what it was like, probably. Yeah. But with that being said, with Mama going out of town,
Yes.
the baby stayed at home.
Adventures in
So
Bella
we
City.
had adventures of babysitting with KJ. We should have set up a camera, bro, and recorded some shit. So how was that like?
Actually, because now I feel like we have her on somewhat of a regular schedule, right? So it's not as bad as it could potentially be, as the way it sounds like it would be. Out there watching the baby, but taking her down daycare, got to get her there by a certain time, so that way she can get breakfast. Dealing with her different emotions and stuff. The only thing that sucks about babies is like they can't really tell you what's wrong with them, so they just cry. So they're just crying. And you have to go
They
through
crying because they hungry. They crying because they gotta pass gas.
everything.
They crying because they sleeping.
Right,
They crying just to cry.
right.
That's it. Because they don't know.
So you got to go through the checklist, and figure out exactly what it could be.
Which cry sound is for which cry? What does what
It's
mean what?
It's just checklist.
There has to be.
There's a checklist.
So, never mind. Let me just.
There probably
There's
is
a new way. There's got to be
the checklist.
technology. If we can have dogs walk up to pads and tell you what you want, we got to start probably at the infants being able to hit a pad as they cry and tell you
Tell
exactly what they want.
You know what? That's not a bad.
Man, let me edit that shit off. Let me edit that shit
Patent
off. Hey,
pending.
man, let me take that off YouTube. Hey, we do have a patent pending on that right
Patent
now, matter of fact. So
It's
just so
already
y'all know.
pinned.
We got the name for it and everything.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
even have to look it up. That's
crap.
not a
You
deal.
know what I'm saying?
You know, so anyhow,
But yeah,
so how was
so-
that like, bro? Was
but,
it?
but now, so what I all right, so cut all the bull. Let's cut all the bullshit. Hey, having your partner being there and being able to assist, you know, you in doing the raising of the child is very, very, very important. And you like don't realize, I don't realize, or I didn't realize how much I lean on her to take care of our kids until like I'm actually doing that stuff on my own. Like I have to feed her, I have to change her, I have to pick her up from daycare, I gotta bathe her, I gotta put her to sleep. If she don't want to go to sleep, I gotta play with her so she does go to sleep. Like it's a lot of stuff that is involved, and when you're doing that all by yourself,
You are
you
tuned
like
in
realize
to
it a
Right
lot
Now
more.
Podcast
Like damn, like
with J-Rock and
shit, I need
KJ.
that. I need that help because I don't think I could do it all by myself.
Man, that shit tough.
That shit is tough.
That
as
shit
fuck.
different when the person.
hits
Well, yeah,
different.
you got to do it all, not the
There's
T
no-
through Z
Right.
like you normally do,
To come through.
or the 1, 3s, 5, 7. No, those.
Yeah.
Now you got to do the 1, 2, 3, 4 through 10.
Yeah.
The A through the Z.
You come through the come through
Man, you
Oh.
doing it all, and it's just for 72 hours.
72 hours.
Shit, that
So
man,
it's crazy.
Mr. Mom.
It's crazy. And I did have daycare, so you know that I did have that to help me out. So that was, you know, it was half the day. But once you get home, you know, I mean, we have a routine, so it's like it was able to, you know, keep her through the routine and stuff like that. So that comes with us consistently doing the same thing over and over. You got to clean the bottle still, and then like, how do you make the bottle when you got the baby in your arm? Because the baby wants the bottle. Okay, you got to put the baby down, but if you put the baby down, the baby's gonna cry.
You have to let it cry.
So you
Let
ain't
the
gotta
baby
let her
cry.
cry. But she's not crying. She crying.
Man, she got cry. Shout out real quick again, man. Extra Fly Music for the
Yeah.
dope Extra Fly beats. Man, appreciate you guys again.
Fine,
Shout out
fine.
to everybody tuned in with us and watching on YouTube again, man. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do half the things that we do.
Right.
Well, I mean, we could, but
You know.
it is what it is. But yeah, crying, making the bottles. It is. Back to school. You got a kid starting senior year also.
Senior year, got another one about to send another one off to college. Then we got Avery. I think she went to 7th or 8th grade out.
Okay.
In middle school still.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we holding it down.
Mine started today,
Okay.
4th and 3rd.
It's crazy because like it's still the middle of August. And did you start in September?
No.
Like I did.
I think we started in September.
I
can't
used to
really
start in
remember. Yeah.
September.
But
I remember because around my birthday, it was usually like either the week before or the week like right around my birthday.
But I also remember when I was in school, they was always talking about shortening it and trying to make it a year-round thing, also. So I guess they about as close as they can get right now for
I
a year-round.
guess. Yes.
But with that being said, man, school starting up, it's a tough transition for some.
Yeah.
Some may have gone through a summer of hurt. You ain't no telling. Somebody may have went through a divorce.
Right.
Somebody may have moved. Somebody's new.
Right.
But these kids, social media, they're on it 24/7. So we're gonna dive in just a little bit about social media.
Yeah.
And the mental health behind it, especially with these kids, starting back to school. We ain't gonna talk about it too much tonight. We're gonna dive back into it on episode next week. This is beginning
Yeah.
of a new season.
Oh yeah. Season. This is season 1.
Season episode 1.
Episode
Season
1.
5.
Season 5.
So we're gonna start off kind of live with this, man. Social media with mental health, especially like I said, with these kids going back to school.
Yeah.
Mental health. We've talked about it quite a few times.
We have.
These schools are set up with like counselors,
Right.
but I don't think they really dive into
Counseling.
the counseling,
Uh,
helping.
I think that's fair.
So, but with that being said, man, some of these kids may not have the newest shoes, the newest Jordans, whatever, but a lot of bullying and all that shit goes on social media.
Oh yeah. Some of the negative effects of being on social media all day. You're over there trying to compare yourself to the next dude. Like you're over there trying to compare yourself to the next person. We call that feelings of inadequacy. Like, I'm not good enough. I can't this. I can't that. Comparison. You're trying to compare your life, and then of course, like you see people outside, and you can't be outside, so you got the that FOMO,
Yeah.
fear of missing out.
Yeah.
So but sometimes social media can be good. It's supposed to when you get together in the community, you can uplift each other. There's some groups that you may be in, that I'm in. It's almost like like a group chat, like the group chat with the homies, and sometimes you get in those things,
Yeah. Because mental health doesn't necessarily mean it's negative mental health.
Correct.
There's positive mental health as well. So yeah, line yourself up and try to get into any of those groups on social media, especially at school. There's all these different type of clubs.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Find the right clubs for you that you fit in with, man, and just enjoy these years of school, even though you probably don't want to, but
Right.
enjoy them.
You gotta make the best of it because you gotta learn. You want to learn, want to take some of the information that you get, to be able to apply to your life. Now, there's some of that math stuff that you be learning. Like I have not used the Pythagorean theorem in ever since graduation. But you use algebra all the time. I tell you all the time, we use algebra every day.
Yeah, pay attention to that math.
You got $5. It costs $1.29 for a McDouble. How many McDoubles can you get? And can you get a fries too?
Yeah. Without using the app.
Without using the app. Can you do it?
Because the app give you free stuff.
You
So
got
we ain't-
$5.
That's it.
So
But
that's math.
yeah, so I mean, just make sure that you guys are, I guess, I want to, parents, just make sure you're talking with your kids.
Yes.
As they go through the school. I know we don't really like to talk to our kids, maybe a lot of us. Right now my son, he kind of reminds me of me. He don't like talking. So as I'm trying to communicate with him, he just doesn't really talk a whole lot. So, just he's young, I understand that, but we got to make sure that we're breaking down those barriers at an early age.
Right.
And ensuring that we lock in with these kids and for their futures.
Right.
Because mental health, like I said, man, it's huge right now, man. You're having so much stuff going on in these schools. Some kids are scared to go to school.
Yeah.
Some parents are overprotective of their kids going to school.
Mhm.
So I mean, it goes both ways. And then just encourage these kids, man, because it's tough. Y'all remember what it was like going to school?
Yeah. How many times did you get up for school and be like, I want to go to school? 0.
Man,
You wanted to go to school?
nah, yeah, ain't
You wanted to go to school?
I mean, there was some times.
Sometimes,
Oh, yeah.
because what? Something was happening.
Oh shit! Hold on, they fighting.
Something was happening.
Yeah, I gotta go.
You gotta.
Hey, I gotta get there early today. Matter of
there.
Matter of fact, for some reason I'm up early. I'm gonna go ahead and get down. You go early?
Yeah, I'm
so
down there.
I'm so glad he going to school early.
Yeah, he going to school early. He finna do something.
Yeah, I did something. All right, she got that phone call. Nah.
Can you come pick up G-Ron?
Yeah, nah,
You'll find out you wilding. Was you
Nah.
in any clubs in high school or in school?
yeah.
And, like,
we
middle
didn't call
school-
them club. They was more like cliques.
Oh.
We was more like cliques. We wasn't really in clubs, bro. We was clicked up, bro. You was in club?
Nice. I know what you mean. God, clicked up.
Yeah, we
clicked up.
was in some
We
cliques.
clicked up.
What about you? Was you in the club? You was in Mad Club, the wrestling club. What was it?
I played sports.
Oh yeah,
I played sports,
yeah, I know.
but I was in a band too.
Band club.
Band is not a club.
Oh.
Band is a band.
Oh, what club was you in?
I wasn't in too many. I wasn't in any clubs.
Oh, okay,
I was on the yearbook.
the yearbook club.
That's not a club though.
You sure?
That was an elective.
Oh, okay. You
Like
let it?
when I was like in middle school, like I was in like the chess club and the chess and games club and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Like, were you in clubs like that?
Nah,
Y'all was clicked up in middle school too.
we was just playing sports.
But that was okay.
We ain't had chess club.
Y'all didn't have
bro.
that.
Hell no, we ain't had no goddamn.
I got into
chess
the, okay.
club, bro.
Look, it was
The
like a
fuck
fin-
kind of school you was at, bro? It was at
It was
Stayed
a-
by the Bell,
it
bro.
was chess and
You was
games.
hanging out with Zach Neal. Oh,
It
my
was
man
shit.
was hanging out with Screech, bro. You was playing with Screech, bro. God damn, that Saved by the Bell, bro. Man, I didn't even know KJ was
They
Saved by
put
the
it
Bell, bro.
together because it was chess and games club. But those, see, the finesse was okay. If you wanted to play games, see back then, if you wanted to play games on the computer, where'd you have to go?
We went to the computer
You
class.
had to go to the computer lab.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So who has most access to the people in the computer lab.
I'm
The
out.
computer people, the nerds.
Okay.
So they had a club.
Oh, that was KJ that said the N word. I did not, nor do I condone the N word.
I'm a nerd too. But so they did. The nerds had access to the computer lab. What is the best way to get access to the computer lab? Join the club with the nerds. Boom. They made it a chess and games club. So now, boom, you learn chess. I did learn how to play chess from that during that time there. But then also I have early access, easy access in the computer lab to play the game.
Okay.
On the computer.
Yeah. I was playing Risk on the computer. The only game I knew was Risk on the computer.
Nah, they had a whole bunch of games.
Yeah.
So Oregon Trail.
Yeah, I was trying to find the Oregon Trail. Hello.
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 You was trying to ford
I
the
was trying
river.
to find that Oregon
Trying
Trail.
to ford the river. J-Rock
Chess.
has died of dyspnea over here looking at.
Yeah.
Oh.
But anyhow,
But yeah, so finesse. So I mean, you gotta be. These are big brain maneuvers. I was in the band because the band, big brain maneuver. The band
got to go to the football games
got
for free.
No, even then, the band got to leave school to go play at other schools. So it's almost like the band was almost like having football because you have the away games and you get to leave class early, but throughout the whole year.
Gotcha. But I can reflect on the people. See, I can reflect on the people and the type of people that were in band. They weren't the people. Now, my school was definitely probably not like Bayside High that you were at, right? I wouldn't go into Bayside High.
Bayside.
Obviously. So the people in our band, they weren't the people we were hanging out with, bro. They were
You
not.
didn't have to hang out with them to be in the band class.
We weren't trying to go to band class with these people, bro. They were not. We were not hanging out or kicking it or trying to be in class with them.
Because you wasn't versatile.
Man, we was versatile.
Nah, you wasn't versatile.
We was versatile.
If you were versatile, then you can kick it with the nerds.
and
and
we
you can
was
kick it
just
with
not
the
the
regular
band people.
Nah, the nerds.
Nah, we wasn't kicking it with the
all
band
levels.
people.
You can't all levels of what y'all
nerdism.
would call nerdism.
Nerdism.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm all levels of it.
He's all level
I am.
nerdisms. Inside out.
Band. I was in the band. I played Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
All that.
All that.
Nerd City.
Nerd City.
Computer games. World of Warcraft. I'm nerd.
You was all in. That's why you
All
like
that.
playing the games now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I be playing Command and Conquer too. That's what my game.
Yeah.
That's my game right there.
Man. So, do you still play any chess?
Do I still play chess? I play a little bit online, like on the little app and stuff.
Okay. But
It's a
not
little
like
fun.
head up and nothing like that.
But nah, not like that. Not like head up, like catch fade. Like you want to see me in some chess right now?
Okay.
Some pieces right now.
Okay.
Nah, but I mean, if you trying to challenge it though, I'm not afraid of no challenges though.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. I don't play chess at all, bro. I don't know nothing about chess.
Okay, see,
No, I
not
don't know
versatile,
nothing about
but-
chess. Never really learned chess. Didn't know anybody that we ain't had nobody play chess where we was at. We wasn't playing chess. We was playing
Playing
dominoes. We was playing
I
dominoes.
play dominoes too.
At lunch.
I can play
We
dominoes
were playing
too.
dominoes at lunch, before school, after school. That's all we did. Shot craps. That's what we was
Shooting
doing.
dice.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's all we was doing at
So you
school.
can-
Unfortunately,
do all that too.
but we wasn't playing chess. We was playing
You gotta
talk. We was
be-
playing that kind of
You gotta,
stuff.
you gotta be versatile.
You do.
Versatile. That's
do,
me.
yeah.
KJ versatile.
Okay.
Versatile.
K Chisel. Versatile.
Versatile. K Jizzle.
But yeah, hey
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
appreciate everybody tuned in with us, man. As you heard the music in that we restarted, but the show kept going.
The show kept going.
Hey, make sure you guys tune in next week. Gonna have again a special guest tuned in with us next week. I assure you, you don't want to miss this. We're gonna be the only people that they sit down with and talk. This is exclusive.
Exclusive.
I'm talking about exclusive. Tune in. You do not want to miss this. KJ, you got anything else you want to add, bro?
Nah, man. Just I'm gonna hit y'all with the Russell Simmons. Thanks for coming out. God bless. Good night.
And you know what that means?
What that mean?
I mean, we out, right?
We mean we out.
You are tuned in to Right Now Podcast with J Rock and KJ.
I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right now.